Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to DeCarlo's Decades of Decor. This is the haul video from the previous two videos where we went to a 60-mile-long garage sale. Oh my gosh. It lasts, well, actually they had it on for 3 days and I only went to the 1 day because it was supposed to be in the 90s the other 2 days and just wasn't dealing with that. So, of the first stop that I made, and oh my gosh, it was a blast. I had so much fun. And hopefully you watched the 2 previous videos and came along with me and also enjoyed yourself as well. So, on with the haul, and I might have to do it in 2 parts. We'll see how long everything takes. So I did spend a total of $103, and for that money I got 56 different items. 56 items, so average of a couple bucks a piece. Now, on my first stop, I went to the new Goodwill store that I hadn't seen yet. And I did find 2 items that I brought home. First of all, I found this blue teapot. Now, there is one tiny little chip on the base, which is why you put it in the back. So luckily, it was on the back of the teapot. Now, it is missing its lid, but it's a gorgeous blue color. It's got an Art Deco shape. I love the style of the handle, and it is Fiesta. Now, all the items that I'm going to show you today have already been listed on my eBay spot. So if you go to the About section on my eBay, or on my YouTube page, that is, at the very bottom, it's going to tell you the name that I use on eBay to resell my items. So if there's anything at all that you're interested in or want to take a better look at, head on over to eBay and you'll find all the items. Now, I did get a few Christmas items. Those are the only things that are not listed yet. And there was only, I think, 1 item that I am keeping for myself, and you'll see why. But so anyway, so I have the Fiesta teapot. I also, up at the display cases in the front of the store, they had a few really beautiful things. They had the is it the Florence ladies? There was the 2 of them, and they were over $30. So they were pretty, I mean, there wasn't enough room to resell. And it was maybe a decent deal if you were a collector. They run a little bit more than that, but they don't go for the prices that they used to just a short period ago. So also in the case, I found this it's onyx dresser box, and they had $9.99 on it. Well, when the lady brought it out of the case to show to me, she said, oh, it's a green tag, and green tags are on sale today, and they are 99 cents. So I got it. I wasn't going to spend $10, but so here is the onyx dresser box. It's made in Italy. It's got the flowers painted on the front. It's got brass accents. I already put my little inventory sticker on. Well, everything that you're going to see today is going to have my little inventory sticker on because I have already listed them on eBay to resell, and a few items are already gone. So here's the inside of the dresser box. I don't think there was ever a mirror in it. I could be wrong, and if I am, let me know in the comments. But I just thought this was gorgeous. And it's pretty hefty. It's got to weigh at least 3 or 4 pounds. So those were the 2 items I got at the new Goodwill. Then the rest of it is from the garage sales. Well, actually, there were 2 stops further up that they had some 2 thrift stores in the center of town. And I did go into the thrift stores. And in the one thrift store, I did find a couple of things. So everything else is from the garage sale. The next stop, I didn't videotape. I'm going to show you those items at the end. The stop after that I made was at the old barn. And the old barn was full of old things. Oh my gosh. I got there, probably around 1 o'clock or so. And I'm like, oh, what did they have that I missed? Oh my gosh. If this is what's still here, what did they have at first thing in the morning? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got some linens from that particular sale. The first one is originally a dresser scarf, which nowadays you can use as a table runner if you prefer. But I thought this was a different design, and I love the flowers on here. You've got the red, the blue, and the light pink. I'm not going to unfold the whole thing, but it's double this size. So I got that. Then I also found, oh, there's my sticker. I also found a blue one. And again, I just love the big flowers. This is a design that I really don't even remember seeing before. So I thought it was different and struck my eye. If it strikes yours, head on over to the eBay store. The next piece of linen that I got is actually a small tablecloth. And on the tablecloth, there are some Spanish dancers. And they go along each of the 4 corners of this tablecloth. And then you've got the design going around to make a little border as well. Also, now these were on the outside of the barn. When I went inside the barn, I also found a chenille bedspread. I don't think, maybe I got it on camera when it was still hanging on the rack, but I did not show it to you when it was open. And I don't think I'm going to open the whole thing here. However, let's see. Where is the design? Well, here's some, but it's in excellent shape. It's got the green stripe that goes all the way around to make the border. And then when you lay it on the bed and look, there's also a green stripe that goes down. You've got flowers at the bottom, and then you also have flowers over at the top. So, again, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful shape, and excellent condition. So I also brought that home. Now, let's see. From the barn sale. Oh, there's 2 things I kept for myself. Hold on just 1 second. Well, it was a flow blue plate, and I must still have it wrapped up. So, but anyway, it's something that I was going to keep for myself. I have maybe 3 flow blue pieces. I have waited for well over 30 years to get any because they were so expensive, and the prices have finally come down. So I am a patient person. As you can see, I will wait over 30 years to get a piece that I'm interested in. So let's see, what else was at that sale? Well, I found this blue art glass piece. I don't know if it is Murano. I have a feeling that it could be. It was hand blown. It's polished on the bottom. It's got a cloverleaf design in the middle, and then it's got the 4 little feet. But I like the color aqua or turquoise, maybe even like an ocean blue color. And it's very well-made glass, and it's also very heavy. So I did get that piece. Let's see. Oh, I know what else I got from them. I also found this old Christmas display or maybe ornament. I don't know if they would have hung it on the tree, but it's a beautiful old Victorian sled. And it's a nice, thick, heavy plastic. I don't know who made these. I do have one that I have hanging on my Christmas tree. So I haven't decided quite yet, but I do have a while. So I haven't decided quite yet if I'm going to keep that or if I'm going to offer it up for sale. The other item that I found, look at this, this cute little elf. I wish there was more of them, but it is a candle holder. I just love his little eyes and his little face. So this one I am eventually going to put up on the eBay site. Now let me see what else. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I had to figure out where I was. Now, one of the items was sold and shipped out and delivered, but in the video you may have seen the martini glass. And then it had an aqua circle ball bottom. And the bottom of that, the colored part, was a controlled bubbles, or they call it Bullicante. So I did sell that one right away, and it's already gone. So I didn't take a picture of it before I sent it out in the mail. But the last thing that I got from this barn sale were some pink depression glass tumblers. Now, I have 2 of these with a swirl design. Kind of gives a nice optic look. And then it's got the pink base. And I have 2 in that same design. And then the third one that I got from there has an etched pattern in it, if you can see the flowers. And I think the swirl design was Anchor Hawking. I'm not sure about this one, but this glass is paper thin. So I'm surprised that any of these have lasted for pretty much 100 years or are getting ready to become true antiques, because they aren't antiques until they reach their 100th birthday. Let's see. So I've got that and that. Let me get, let me get this other box. Hold on again. I'm trying to spread everything out because there's just so much from this garage sale. Okay, I'm back. I had to reorganize myself. All right, so in one of the little towns I went through had a circle in the center of town, and there were 2 thrift stores. The one thrift store, they had a bunch of things in the window, but you couldn't access it. You had to wait for somebody, and I really didn't see any workers, and I just wasn't waiting around. So I went to another area of the circle and went to another thrift store where I did get a pretty good amount of footage. So I did have a full cart originally, because they said anything that is not in the cases, they were having a half off sale that day. So my cart got full and then it got empty. So I only got 3 items from that thrift store. And one of them is this Mexican vase with, it's hand painted and it's got the lilies on it. And on the bottom it says that it is from Mexico. Also, not on the counter, but in the shelves, I found this anthropomorphic skunk. Oh, look at him. He's adorable. He's on the run, but his fur is actually mink. And boy, is that soft. There he is. And actually, he smells pretty good. So I got the little anthropomorphic skunk. And then I could not pass. And they did take some money off because they said one color was brand new going out. It wasn't included in the sale. And of course, that was everything that I found. So, but this one, there's one chip on the picture. And so they marked it down basically to half. And so I said, okay, because oh my gosh, this is hand-blown cranberry glass. It's got the applied handle. It's got gold trim. Now this is right here. I don't know if you can see. Right at the very top where it kind of bunches up. There's one tiny little chip. But it's got the leaves put on it. Now this is the ground up mica that they also would use for Christmas ornaments. And they would decorate those like in the 40s, 50s, a little bit into the 60s. But it's got the picture. And then there's also 2 cups that go with it. And you can see the gold accent. I don't think in all of my years have I ever seen anything like this. So the cups, it's all hand blown. And this is just, oh my gosh, this is just amazing. I did list it. I'm not taking any offers. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't sell because, boy, I would not mind. I would love to keep this and put this out all year long, but especially at Christmas time because, oh my gosh. I don't know who made it. There's nothing on to let me know. And I also do not know exactly how old it is. So, let me wrap up this one little cup real quick. I just could not believe this piece. All right, excuse me just 1 second while I put this back down because I do not want it to break anymore. Let me put this back in here. Okay, so, well, I think we are going to stop things for now because I'm going to need 2 parts to show you everything that we found at the 60-mile-long garage sale. So stay tuned, and I will shortly be posting part 2 of the haul. Thanks so much for watching, and come on back.